Hi everyone, this is Gaz from Windows Game Reviews, here with a review of Stalker, Call of Pripyat. I like to think of Stalker as kind of a grown-up version of Fallout. It's got the same theme of a post-apocalyptic nuclear landscape, except without the kind of jokey zombies, cartoonish characters and such. It is genuinely threatening at times. Add to this amazing DirectX 11 graphics support, some fantastic lighting, and a huge amount of space to explore. In a nutshell, the entire Stalker series so far has been a refinement of the original formula, starting out with Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl. In the middle you have a prequel to that, Stalker Project Clear Sky, and now you've got Stalker Call of Pripyat, which is following on from the original. Fans of previous games will be rewarded with far more refined gameplay, a bigger focus on FPS rather than RPG elements, and a huge improvement in terms of the UI and the graphics. In fact, if you're choosing to buy this game through Steam, you'll be even more rewarded if you have previous Stalker games, as for either one of the two, you receive a £5 discount from Stalker Call of Pripyat when you buy it. As you can see from the gameplay footage here, the graphics are absolutely phenomenal. The X-Ray engine never fails to surprise me in terms of its adaptability. In similarity to Source, they always just seem to keep upgrading it rather than needing to bring out a new engine. Another thing that amazed me is the fact that they've managed to improve the atmosphere so much more from the previous games. While even the original Shadow of Chernobyl was amazing in terms of atmosphere, this manages to improve it so much. In terms of the nighttime, the lighting, you'll have various lightning flashes and dynamic shadows being thrown around in different directions, and the whole thing paints a very, very striking picture. Another one of the amazing things about this game is the amount of immersion achieved. There are only a few games that come to mind that truly immerse you as a full experience as if you were there, examples being Half-Life and Portal. There are a number of techniques used to achieve this, examples of which being the huge variation in terms of moods and atmosphere, the rather threatening enemies, and the fact that everything you do in the zone affects what happens around you. You can turn friends into foes and vice versa. What you eat, and whenever you need to, will also affect your character's performance. You'll also need to repair and modify weapons in order to stay on top of the more advanced enemies you'll encounter in the game. I would also like to warn for people on lower spec machines that this game, while the graphics, as nice as they are mostly dynamic lighting and such based, meaning that they don't actually take a hell of a lot of, a good PC spec to run, whereas this game is unbelievably resource heavy in terms of the amount of textures, models and such that will need to be loaded in the zone all at one time. It pretty much loads all of the game world simultaneously between loading screens. There are no pauses between you going in and out of buildings, going to different areas and such. It is all taken as one area, and for that reason it will be quite laggy on high graphics settings on low spec machines. But to anyone on a lower spec machine who is thinking of buying this game, I recommend you disable pre-caching in the game to try and eliminate some of that resource-based lag. Just if you Google it, there are quite a lot of guides online on how to do that in the launch options, or in other ways if you're buying this game in any way apart from Steam. I've been your host, Gaz from Windows Game Reviews, and I give Stalker Call of Pripyat 9 out of 10. Cheers for watching, guys. See y'all real soon.